The following program is intended for mature audiences.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
Are now back on the air. Episode 120, Truth Be Told podcast. Where the fuck have you been?
What it do, Trillions?
What it do?
We got our boy Black Todd up in here.
He is in the house.
What up, people?
It's good to see you. Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good to have Black Todd on the podcast. He may have some wild ass hot takes.
Oh shit.
But we appreciate everybody that's joining us. Make sure you subscribe on the podcast, iTunes, Google Play, whatever. The numbers look good last week.
Yep.
For us not to do that much promotions, which lets me know that people are
ready for it.
They are waiting for us to come back.
And we appreciate that to the fullest.
We appreciate the people that's been commenting, saying, you know, their favorite podcast.
Shout out to all of y'all, the real Trillions who...
The certified Trillions.
Certified Trillions who are asking us, like, where the hell you at?
Right.
Enough of the vacation.
I'm
glad one of my favorite podcasts is back. We love that. We appreciate that, and y'all are the real MVPs.
Right. The real MVPs. Make sure you go to the show notes for all our links. Subscribe, follow, hit us up, Trillmatic.com/YouTube. We don't have video again this week. It's okay, but
it's still under construction, but we're giving you something. We're giving you some audio, and we also want to say go to Trillmatic.com/merch.
Yeah, pick up some of that merch if you're a real certified Trillion out there. Support the cause, support the podcast.
Help
so
it
we can
expand.
Keep growing and doing some cool shit. I just got to go ahead and say, I'm going to start this off with, I've been watching the Luke Cage.
The new one?
Yeah, I've been watching it.
Have they stepped it up? Or is it still the same?
Well, I liked the first season.
No.
There was some bad parts about it, but
I heard it was good. I mean, I remember you telling me, but is it the same as how it was, or have they tried to build off of it?
It's a little worse.
Whoa, a little bit. You've heard it here first.
It's
from a fan.
Okay, so there's just some corny stuff that's happening in the show. Like he dabbed. He dabbed, and it was just not a pretty sight.
You know what? I think that's Marvel trying to just dive into the culture.
You know, I don't even think Marvel. But check this out.
That's where the whole "what are those" on Black Panther came from.
Same shit, right? It was kind of corny, and it was kind of dated a little bit.
Yeah,
it was
corny,
old.
but exactly dated, but they did that just to get a laugh because then people were like, "Oh, I remember that."
Right. And he said, "I remember that."
And you know what? When I watched it, well, that's how I felt. But when I watched it, there was a lot of people laughing at that scene. You know,
I laughed at the scene.
I mean, I laughed, but it wasn't like
there was a part of me that was kind of
old.
It's a little cheap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's how I felt.
Yeah,
and that's how you kind of felt with the whole dab.
Yeah, the dab was he's like, I am Harlem. And he did this ugly ass dab too. He made like this face when he was like, and I was like, damn, man,
the kids didn't even teach you how to dab right.
Yeah. It was just corny, man. They got a Jamaican villain,
okay,
per se, who actually concept wise, he's kind of very familiar to Killmonger.
Really?
Yeah,
on the TV level.
On the TV level,
that's
perfect.
That way.
Prime example.
Yeah.
But he's Jamaican, so there's a lot of Jamaicans in it. Which, you know me, my dad's Jamaican, so I know the real Jamaican shit, and there's a lot of... Okay, you're being disrespectful. Nah. Okay? No,
I be from Jamaica, man.
Okay,
now I'm being disrespectful.
Right.
I just love half baked, man.
Right.
I love half baked.
But no, they add a lot of people in there. They were trying to talk patois, but they just weren't doing it.
They weren't doing it right.
It wasn't as authentic as it should have been.
Because you know the shit.
Like if you can't understand it, that's good patois. If you don't understand what the hell they're saying, like you're like, what did this nigga say?
Gotcha.
That's the good patois. If you know what they're saying,
then it ain't good enough.
It's not good enough. It's not authentic.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
It needs subtitles for
it's supposed to have that.
Like the average American shouldn't be able to decipher what they're saying.
I feel you.
You see what I'm trying to say?
They kind of they hate to say it, but they dumbed it down a little.
It's definitely dumbed down, and I can tell it's dumbed down for a general audience.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Which is cool, I guess. But I'd rather you put if you're gonna have people on the show talking and in Chinese or something like Cantonese or something.
You're gonna give subtitles.
Right, you can put subtitles.
Yeah.
With this, because the English can be so broken sometimes.
Yeah. You should have subtitles.
Like Belly.
Yeah, there you go.
When they had subtitles for Ox.
There you go.
Right, same thing.
That's what they needed.
That's what. Yeah, they should have had the people. They should have had Hype Williams.
He would have got it right.
He would have got that shit right. Okay.
You just had to bring up Hype Williams, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. What you think about Luke Cage?
Well, I'm only halfway through, so I'm still working on the season. I mean, I like the show. I mean, I get a kick out of Bushmaster, but you know, we'll see. I'm still gotta see how this goes, man. Like I said, I'm halfway through. I'll be able to
know where you are, Luke Cage.
Hey, man. Hey, you got that lingo down.
Rasclad. Nah,
you can't bullshit you.
No, you can't. No, joke. My uncle, who's like, they're like my dad's side is like from Village, Jamaica, right?
Yeah, straight.
And my uncle used to talk to me when like in there, and I used to be like, "Huh? What'd you say?" I used to be like,
"You needed the subtitles."
I needed subtitles. You know what I'm saying? Because I just kind of got thrown in. I had lived with him for a while, so everything was like, it was just all like, I was like, "Huh? What?" You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, he used to say, what he would say was, "I'll beat your ass. I know you understood that." That's what he would say. But he would say it in patois. I can't say it like how you.
Yeah, you're not even gonna try because
I'm not even gonna try.
I feel you.
I'm not even gonna sit here and perpetrate like I'm a real Jamaican. You know what I'm saying?
You got it in your blood, so you are. It's in there.
Right. But other than that, though, man, that's what I kind of got into.
That's
you know
what I'm
saying for the weekend. What's been going on, man?
Hey, I watched Tag, the movie.
Was that funny?
That shit was funny, bro. That shit was...
I kind of don't want to see it.
Why?
I don't know, man, because I was just like, all right, they gonna do a whole movie with it fucking playing tag with each other?
But they do it so like...
I believe it because they got a lot of good actors in there. They wouldn't do some shit.
They did it very well, you know what I'm saying? How they do. And the thing is, the real people literally did a lot of not exactly, of course they changed it a little bit, rewrite things for Hollywood, but for the most part they did a lot of the shit that they did. Like literally they dress up like in costumes and disguise so they can literally catch one of their other friends off guard, and in one of their moments they're at a job and then this person's flown to another area just to tag them. You know what I'm saying?
Which is wild.
As fuck. Because these guys played this shit for like 30 years.
Wait a minute. Did they do that shit where they had like the real video, like the fourth kind?
They didn't do that until the end. The very end, then they start showing clips of the people,
right,
scenarios, like actual video scenarios that they do that shit where people are dressed up and some people just jump out of something. How much shit. I mean,
how much fucking money you have to fly to a different city to tag somebody?
Straight up, you gotta have some kind of bread. And not to mention, like, I'm gonna call off from work today so I can go tag somebody.
Yeah, what kind of fucking assholes?
Rich assholes were doing this now? No, really though. I'll tell you something that will turn you away from watching it. That turned me away a little bit at the end. Like, still a good movie, funny, and I get it. It was for Hollywood, and I understand why they did this. But you watch the movie, Hannibal Buress is in there, right?
Right.
So at the end of the movie, I'm looking like, they're gonna show the real people? Who's the black guy that was chilling with all these white guys? Who is it? There is no black guy.
Of course not.
There wasn't, because think about how long ago this was, and then think about childhood. Like, obviously, it was in a lot rougher times. Like when they started playing as kids. I mean, think about it, 30, 40 years ago.
Shit.
You gotta think about it. 30, 40, 50
during
years
the civil rights movement?
It was during some bullshit.
We
you
can
know
play
what I'm saying?
tag, but you can't play.
That's
little
what,
blackie.
Until Hollywood makes a movie about it, and then we'll put you in there.
So they throw a black person in there.
That's what ended up
happening. I had a feeling. That's why I was trying to say, who would have this kind of money?
And it was like 8.
And it's white people.
It was 8 or 9 people playing. It wasn't just like 5. It was like 8 or 9 white dudes playing.
This is wild.
Yeah, but it's straight up though. That at the end, I was just like, of course. I was like, of course. I'm like, that had to be Hollywood bullshit. But, and you know, spoiler alert, I should have said this at the beginning, but still, that was a little bullshit. I was like, what the fuck? But then it made sense. I thought about it and I was like, it makes sense. Because
Sheree spoiled it ahead of time. Sorry, guys.
Well, spoiled the fact that Hannibal Buress was he's a figment of their imagination, pretty much. That's what I had to put in there. Oh, that's the spoiler. It was not in real life, but Hollywood-wise. Right. Like, we're going to get this in here for the culture. Yeah. It's like, fuck you. Like, let's be real. You could have fucking been honest.
Well, they got a real nigga playing that shit. Like, like it was like T.I. or somebody.
Man.
Playing that shit.
T.I. probably wouldn't have done it for the fact that he would be like, so who am I portraying? Actually, you're just a character we're going to make for the movie. Fuck you. He would have just walked out. Because it's like, for real, I ain't no character. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
But that's how it ended up being. It was a little disappointing when I saw that, but then it made sense.
Right.
Like, if you think about time frame, like, obviously these kids were in a white neighborhood.
Right.
And of course. That's where it all started.
Yeah. Nothing against white people. Y'all are cool.
And you know what? And honestly, who the fuck out, like, who would it be a group of black guys playing tag for 40
somebody would have thrown hands.
Yeah. They would have there would have been a fight in a business meeting, and you just pop up as a fucking janitor out of nowhere and just tag me like, "Hey, got you,
bitch! I just got this fucking job."
Yeah,
tag me in my job.
Yeah,
motherfucker. I'm on probation at my job, nigga. They about to fire me. What the fuck?
I'm on my third strike, motherfucker. Right? What the hell? Oh my god! I just got written up today, and you're gonna fucking tag me now?
Right.
Yeah, some bullshit. But still a hilarious movie because how they did it.
I may check it out on DVD.
And wait till it comes out.
Yeah. What's popping? What's popping in these streets though? Black tie.
Let's find out.
Your boy Nipsey Hussle.
Wait. Have you seen this?
No, I have not.
Okay, pull this up. Black tie, you gotta pull this up.
It's kind of a putting Riffa on moment right now. Huh?
Okay, yeah. You gotta put this on. First of all, while he's putting it up, I just gotta say, I love Nipsey Hussle. Released an outstanding album.
Completely
outstanding. Good quality album. He's one of my favorite rappers.
And he's one of the artists that has made a stance,
right,
where other people haven't been able to, like, I guess, mentally go. Right. Where some people are like, no, I'm not going to talk about that. He fucking goes for it. He don't care. Political, whatever. He fucking airs it out.
And he's a smart dude.
Very smart.
But I gotta tell you this.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. So
the last couple times I've seen him on video, that's not like a music video. I've seen him on video.
Just talking.
He's been into some shit. The album release party, started yelling into some shit, and then this shit at the BET Awards, where he smacked somebody, and it was smack. You know that was called Victory Lap. They call it Victory Slap. That's the hashtag.
And you know, and I saw that he'd been hanging out with the game recently.
Is that why?
So I'm not surprised about it.
so
but check us out, man. So they're outside of the BET Awards. This dude right here started something. Nipsey wasn't having none of it.
Listen to this, like, yo.
Oh
shit! Goddamn.
That's
exactly how it sounded right there. You heard that?
Open hands. That's the second most disrespectful slap you can have.
Yeah. The open hand slap.
Only behind backhand to somebody.
Yeah.
and it's like
only behind backhand.
And it's like from the side angle too. So it's like, it's like a slap and mush all in one.
Listen, imagine if you would have got slapped at the BET Awards. You can't even
erase that.
You can't even live a healthy life after that.
No, you can't erase that.
You know what I'm saying?
Does anybody know who that is?
I'm sure the Twitter FBI gonna find out.
Twitter FBI find out. Twitter FBI.
Like, who did Nipsey slap?
I just listen. Listen. Nipsey said he's at the age where he's gonna slap you if he feels like it.
If you're disrespectful,
he's at that age. Let's be real.
Yeah, if you're disrespectful, he's gonna fucking slap you. There ain't no fucking like.
He's not gonna punch you. He's not gonna shoot you. He's just gonna slap you
and then take it from there.
But I do hope that Nipsey does. Calm down,
bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, because when you're making moves like that, you got like these companies. They
you fucking with your career.
I don't want to say he's fucking with his career as much because you don't know what the shit was about. But some of the business people, they may say, "Oh, well, I don't really want to work with him because
fucking with his career in a sense, fucking with money that he could potentially make." You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I know he's smart now. I don't know what that was about, and I'm not going to pretend.
What did that dude slap? Did he slap something out his hands? Because I saw him hit something, and then that's when Nipsey fucking was like, "Oh hell no, bitch!"
Yeah,
because I went my powder.
Right. But shout out to Nipsey Hussle, I guess, man.
Yeah, man. Hey. That's what all men should do. Stand up for themselves. If you disrespected, slap a motherfucker.
You should slap. Y'all should slap. If y'all listen to slap your boss right now.
Slap your motherfucking boss.
Let him know
he disrespected you. If he disrespected you in front of everybody else in the shop or wherever the fuck you're at, or the business, slap his ass.
What else went down in these internet streets?
Man, well, yet again, Twitter FBI, Black Twitter, they got Permit Patty.
Okay, so if you haven't heard about Permit Patty, we got
super loud.
I'm gonna put you on for this one.
Permit Patty. So do you know Barbecue Becky?
Barbecue Becky?
Yeah.
No,
the woman in Oakland at the park that was like that was on the phone.
Yeah,
Okay, I know. That was like
now I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so there's another one out there.
There's another one.
Yeah, there's Permit Patty. Okay, they call it Permit Patty. Okay,
can only imagine.
So it had to have been maybe 6 to 8 hours, maybe a little bit more. There's a video that floated around of a girl. She was selling waters. 8-year-old black girl selling water. Permit Patty popped up and was like, "You don't have a permit. You can't sell these waters." But this story gets wilder as we go. I promise, it gets wilder. All right. So the woman that was there, she goes to record Patty. Says this woman's out here trying to call the police because 8-year-old girl is selling waters. Permit Patty is on the other side of the wall. She ducks to try to hide. The woman walks up. It's the funniest.
She's trying to record her. And she's
trying to record her. She tries to hide, but she comes up on her like, look at her trying to hide. And then she gets up and she says, "Not without you can't sell water illegally sell water without a permit or some shit." Right? Video goes off. Video goes viral on Twitter as it does. You know what I'm saying? Within a couple hours, they found out who she was. The woman sells legalized weed, but not just any type of weed, like dog weed.
Weed for animals.
Weed for dogs.
Weed for dogs.
Cannabis treats.
Cannabis treats.
Yes.
Okay, for dogs. All right. What you know is, I don't know if that's approved.
No. Is it? From what I saw, it's not regulated or legal.
Yeah,
right. And you know it's not legalized.
They've done treatments on pets. I've seen, like, my girl works for the vet tech, so she said there's been things of like animals getting like if they have cancer, like the marijuana, what is that? Oil shit, like the oil treatments and shit like that.
CBD oil.
So I mean, that happens, but
okay, but
marijuana treats.
Now here's the thing, though: it's not none of it's really legal, right?
I don't know.
It's all federally illegal.
Yeah,
right. The weed and shit, right? Yeah. So she's selling this shit. They find out what her business is. The whole nine. She's got a whole business. I think it was another company that was like, we're cutting ties with her because it's really fucked up. Any money that we made from her shit, we're gonna take it and invest it into young entrepreneurship and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no reason for this. Woman's whole shit is fucking ruined. Yeah, within hours.
Oh my goodness.
Permit Patty has been taken out the game.
I didn't realize this was in the Bay Area too.
This was in the Bay Area, just like the barbecue Becky.
Just like the barbecue Becky.
So it's all.
So people are upset. Like, why are you calling the police and making a big fucking deal
over a kid?
Over a kid selling water. You know what? It would have been legit if I could respect it. If she said, "Hey, I see you out here getting this water, but hey, you need a permit for that. How about this? Tomorrow we'll go down and we'll make a field trip out of this shit.
We'll get you,
and we'll show you how to get a permit so you can legally do these things." Straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's nice. One thing, right?
One way to do it. Yeah, hell yeah.
But calling the police
on a kid for selling water.
What the fuck?
That's a little
trying to pay for a trip to Disneyland.
Trying to pay and this shit popped off. So somebody paid for her tickets to Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? The kid is living large right
now. When a kid makes lemonade, like a lemonade stand, is that not water? Pretty much.
Exactly. I see somebody in the comments. They were like,
"What the fuck?
What if the water's not good and we all get poisoned?"
Oh my god!
I was like, "Shut the fuck up, dog."
Shut the fuck.
Fuck.
What if it's poison? Fuck you. Fucking poison water.
Right.
Yeah, this kid has better things to do, I think. Trying to go to Disneyland.
Right. It's just silly, man. I shout out to that little girl. Shout out to the internet to ruin Permit Patty.
Yeah. Keep your hustle up, little kid.
Yeah, man. Like,
hustle on.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Right. What else is going on in these streets of the internet?
Man, let's see what else hip hop. If we kind of go towards sports a little bit, I mean, we saw today that James Harden picked up that MVP.
What do you think about that?
Fear the beard.
Okay.
Fear.
You got an opinion on that,
man? I'm always pulling for King James on this. I feel like James Harden, don't get me wrong, he had a good year, you know, and we keep up with this. We talk about this all the time. But he had Chris Paul. He had a good team. Yeah, you know, we was really hoping they were going to get the Warriors out the paint, but maybe next year. But LeBron,
we were pulling for y'all. We were all rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you. This man LeBron had, no help. He had a team of bums. The man put up 50 plus game 1 of the finals. Said, "I'm gonna do it by myself."
Well, he doesn't have bums. He just has people who ain't helping.
He had people who don't know what the score is.
Yeah, man. One of those players was I forget what his name was, but he was intimidated by the whole thing. That he was in the finals and he was playing with LeBron James, and he was completely intimidated by the whole shit.
That's crazy talk.
And he's on the same team.
He's on the same team. He just said it was just too much.
It's just all of the hoopla and everybody
like
with
picking
LeBron.
him apart. You know what I'm saying? It was just too much for him.
No, so he was meant to play Pee Wee.
I mean,
Pee Wee League.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Like, you're in the NBA. You better be ready for a reporter to talk to you. You better be ready for fans to ask for your autograph. If that's what you want, that's what you worked for all your fucking life. Don't be fucking surprised when you get to the fucking championship.
Yeah, you're playing with
happy.
LeBron James.
You should be fucking ready. Like, you shouldn't be.
What are you in the league for if you don't want to go to the finals? Like,
I forget which player this was to be exact. So I got to do some research on that. But I just remember that.
I thought that was the goal. Like, to get to the championship and play.
Right.
And if you're already on the team with LeBron to begin with, was it too much to play with him in the regular season?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on.
Well, you know, they switched their team around in the middle of the season.
That is true.
There was a quote from LeBron that was like, We got a squad now.
Ooh,
which kind of disrespectful in my eyes to his
previous
squad, and then
look what happened.
Yeah, and then
he had to try to take over, and like if he had that original squad, they may have done better.
They probably would have done better.
Just because
now that I think about it, they probably would have done better.
They probably could have won if they actually at least won some games if they fucking had the original squad, but
right.
LeBron might have ate his own words by saying that.
Right. I just think that LeBron's going to go to the finals a few more times.
Oh yeah, he definitely will.
He's not.
He's a beast.
I don't really know what he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to stay with the Cavs. I don't know if he's going to
Lakers.
Bring somebody. They're talking about him going to the Lakers. I don't think he should go to the Lakers
because he doesn't like me. I'm talking about you.
No, it's not that. Me. I just don't.
I'm a Laker fan.
No, I just don't think that. I just think that it would just be.
It wouldn't be the right move. It really wouldn't.
It would be like the Luke Cage dab.
Oh God!
Wow! Let's be real, dog. It's the equivalent to the Luke Cage.
That would just be money talk. That's all that is. Because the Lakers got that money. They have the whole look at the banners. And they have that whole stick. But it's like overall, it probably would be the wrong move. Just because it'd be a move to make. Just because I'm trying to get a championship. Maybe we can build on. It's hard when the Lakers haven't been doing shit.
And then you're going to the West too.
That's what some people say. They think if he goes to the West, he might not make it back to the finals. I'm saying that's what they've been saying.
If he does make it back to the finals, you got to give him the rawest
wherever he goes, we know he's going to get paid. He's going to get the max contract.
Yes.
If he goes to LA, he has to have people come with him. The team's young. Right. I'm not going to hate on them too much. They're just young.
Oh, they're young.
Which is fine.
It's a rebuilding stage.
You know, they talked about PG going. Maybe.
Possibly.
Kawhi said he wants out, but he's still got a year left. So Spurs don't have to play if they don't want to. So, we'll see.
They may try to build a fucking super squad over in LA like, Heat did for a minute.
I think that's what people's...
They want to try to do that, but I mean, they've been trying to get that cap space so they can do something like that, giving up draft picks and shit like that. So who knows what their plans are? I don't know. My Lakers ain't been doing too much for me, so that's why I ain't really been paying attention. Other than I heard LeBron might come, and I was like,
"Oh, you haven't been watching the ball? Lonzo Ball."
There's some people out there.
You heard what we gave him on the album review? That's how I feel in basketball.
Oh, damn.
Like,
he plays decent in basketball. He's all right.
But he ain't what they said he was. Like, they try to build him up like he was a god. And he came in and was like, he's all right.
Gods get gods.
He's not Kobe.
Guys start off a little weak sometimes.
Jordan and Kobe.
Let's be real. There's some players that started off weak and they became strong. Like, you was just like, damn, I didn't think this nigga was going to be on this level.
Oh yeah, there are players like that. He definitely can grow to be a good player, but he ain't with like they acted like he was about to be like, what you taking the Lakers to the playoffs? Nah, bro, nah. So like you got building to do.
Interesting thing here. I was reading this earlier. So all three of these players who were at one time teammates have all gone on to win MVPs. KD, Russell, and the Beard.
Right.
Yeah.
The young kids won't believe they used to all be on the same team.
That's true. They won't.
It's the wildest shit because they never really should have split up.
Nah, they shouldn't have.
Even when they had Harden coming off the bench.
Yeah.
They should never split up.
They should have made it work.
Yeah, they could have made that work.
They should have made that work.
It sucks because they hadn't fully reached their full potential yet, and they broke it up.
And their mental, like when you get to a certain point and you're in the league, mentally you grow to where you're a certain point and you're like, you understand the game to where it's like,
right.
It's not just about me.
It's about basketball IQ.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And they weren't there yet until they split them up, and then they all started getting there on their own.
On their own teams, and they figured out how to win these games.
Yeah. But together, imagine.
Now, if you brought them back together now,
oh my goodness. Yeah. Would they though? That's the thing.
Or would it be like if all the hot boys got back together right now?
Would
that really work? Would that really sound good?
I don't know. Juvenile would hold it down, I'm sure.
Yeah. Side note, did you see that video of that guy of Juvenile yelling at that dude?
Nah,
he was yelling at this dude because the dude was trying to sell CDs or something. And I think Juvenile was like trying to tell him like, bitch, like step your hustle game up. Like, I don't want to buy this damn CD. And it was just this whole thing.
What kind of CD was it? Like his own music CD? You're trying to sell?
Yeah, this guy got upset and was like, look how Juvenile's treating us. But it was like, I kind of ride with Juvenile on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't roll up on him on the gas station trying to sell CDs. Because you roll up on me, I'm gonna be like, I don't have nothing even to play this fucking shit on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm gonna give you $10.
Like, what the fuck?
Bitch, you better send me a SoundCloud link.
I mean, you better give me that shit for free and hope I like it.
You better give me Apple Music.
Shit, you giving
or
it
title stream.
You giving it to a music artist.
Right.
You better give it to a music artist. You don't sell it to them because they have the opportunity of maybe listen to it and seeing something good and maybe contact you if you have a contact number and everything.
That's
true.
Sell
it to them, they're going to be like, they're trying to hustle me and I can give them an opportunity.
Right.
It's like, nah, it's like, you give that to them for free, like, and take your chances, you know what I'm saying? And copyright that motherfucker. He might have a whole new album.
You know, it is what it is, man.
But Juvie don't do that. Juvie got his own lyrics.
Right.
I don't know about Luda.
What else is popping, man?
Sticking to sports for a minute, y'all seen the real MVP Cam Newton? He ain't having it with these kids at the football camp.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shit, what did he do? Throwing footballs at them?
No, these fucking kids. Okay, so just imagine when we was in middle school, and then Cam Newton coming.
Now come start middle school.
Yeah, and then we kind of start roasting Cam Newton just a little bit. Not really roasting him, but kind of like saying, I mean, you ain't shit, nigga.
Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Cam Newton turns around and was like, what, nigga? To the kids that get shook.
Let me show you, bro.
Right.
Let me show you, bro.
This video of Cam, I'm not mad at Cam Newton though.
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
They were
trying to. Yeah, this kid's talking shit.
You gotta be trying to come down on Cam Newton all the time, and I'd be like, dog,
they should be happy and starstruck. You got a fucking NFL quarterback coming to see you. Dude, what? You got in his face.
Hey, man, you know, Cam Newton a good 6'5", 260.
That
told that little kid, you gonna do what?
You saw how low he had to get down on it too? He had to squat like,
man, nothing.
He hit him with that Cardi B.
Man, nothing.
So you gonna run up on who and do what?
Right.
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. That's hilarious.
Right.
Good for Cam.
I'm happy for Cam.
Yeah. They say good for Cam.
You have to disrespect us out here.
Yeah, like, you know, show some respect. Like this man didn't have to come over there to help y'all out.
This is why I could never be a fucking teacher, dog. I could never be, not of like middle school or high school. I could never
slam somebody.
Dog, I'm going to listen. Just like I was talking about earlier with the fighting animals and shit.
Animal Kingdom.
I would do that to a child.
No shit.
To somebody's child. All right, I can't be a teacher.
I couldn't either. Like, at least you know what you can and can't.
I know for a fact that I wouldn't last that long as a teacher as a middle school.
I wouldn't either because these kids are ruthless,
right?
And I had to show them who.
And they'd be wild. And they'll roast your ass too.
Yeah,
they will roast your ass.
They have no filter. That's the thing. They always say kids have no filter. They don't.
You walk in with your nice work shoes that you picked out from Walmart, your $30 old work shoes, and you get in there and somebody says, "What are those?" All the kids kid start laughing, you get a little upset. You get a little irritated.
You don't want to kick that kid in the face.
Especially if you're trying to teach him the tools that he needs to lead a good life.
You're going to want to eschewsinate
You're like, you little fuck.
You're going to want to eschewsinate him, throw it at him. Throw your shoe at him. Like,
show some respect.
For real.
Nah, that's not go ahead.
Yeah, we do because, we were mean as fuck.
We were fucking wild with teachers, dog.
We calling these kids ruthless. We were demonic.
Yeah. Yeah. We were basically Pusha T. What else is popping out here?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's see what else we got, man. So we talked about some Marvel real quick. We gotta get Sharif up on this.
On Marvel?
We know who the real Black Panther is. We talked about this at work. It worked today.
Is it Suri?
It's Akon.
Oh shit! Convict music.
Akon might be the real Black Panther.
He might be.
Yeah. He really might be.
Yeah. Akon.
What?
Okay, so
what do you have to prove?
He delivered electricity to a whole. Was it a village or no?
It was millions.
It was millions of people.
Millions of people in Africa.
He delivered.
Yes.
Long live Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda for life.
So we knew about the electricity. We knew he's working on bringing the internet to all these people in Africa. And then we read the other day he's coming out with his own cryptocurrency.
Right.
Akon.
Yeah, Akon.
Akon music. What?
Right, yeah. So he's out here getting his bread. I know this isn't all. First of all,
he stepped it up.
First of all, where the hell is he getting this money to be bringing out new electricity? Think about how hard that is.
Convict music.
Just think about how hard. He couldn't have made that much money from music, dog.
No, convict music. He did some dirty shit probably at some point.
Okay.
Convict music.
I can see that.
He may have some dirty money that he just he putting back Robin Hood style. Took from the rich, gave to the poor.
Yeah, there's probably some of that going on too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Yeah, because I know he didn't make that much money off his, and I like some.
He had some good albums. He didn't have bad albums.
Didn't he have a big cut in Lady Gaga's career though early on?
Oh, you know what? I think it was Lady Gaga. Was it her?
Yeah, Lady Gaga's the one that made him all that money.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah. I don't know if he signed her or he had a big part into it.
I think he signed T-Pain too.
He had fingers dipped. Yeah, he did.
He cashed out. He made a lot of money.
That's what he probably made more money off the artist than he did off his own.
He signed that. I think he signed that dude Dollar too, the one who got killed.
Yeah, he did. I remember that shit.
Yeah. I guess
he was finding talent out there.
He did find some talent.
Good talent. Yeah. He's one of the guys that when you're like, who's finding talent? Like Akon was finding some good talent.
He was. Not only was he finding good talent, he was bench pressing people and throwing them off the stage.
Yes, he was. I remember that shit. That fucking kid.
He might be the real Black Panther.
He might be. And somebody get this man a shield.
Oh shit!
That's what's up though, man. Like now I can look at Oprah and say, "Do more."
Yeah,
because Oprah did the school thing, but it looked like.
What else is popping? What else you got on the list of?
Shout out to Akon though, on that note. Good job.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Akon, man. I got a couple things we got on the list here, just dealing with different stuff in the music game, man. We had the BET Awards were on last night.
I didn't watch those.
I didn't know they still did that.
No, they do it every year.
I know.
There's a lot of people have mixed feelings on that. There was a couple dope things we got to see on there though. We got a new side of Snoop Dogg. He, this man has given us, I think, 15 albums over the years. But
reggae,
he had his reggae,
gospel.
We got his gospel stuff. Now he gave us a performance at the end there, and I was reading this is gonna be a double album, 32 tracks.
Well, you better give
from Pastor Snoop.
Wait a minute, is that
32 tracks?
It's 32 tracks. Hold on. It's 30. Isn't that how old Jesus was?
Oh.
Or was he 33?
I think it was something
like 33?
Let's take a look.
Look at you reading between lines, though, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. I'll listen to Lupe. What the fuck?
Look at you. Yeah, exactly.
My brain is trained to like.
You got that,
I don't know if it is. I think it's 33. It might be 33.
Once you get in that mode, you get into the fourth dimension.
Everything I'm seeing here is saying 32 or 33.
32 or 33, right? All right. That might be
I like that.
Play
that's definitely something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of different answers here.
It's 33?
claimed to be a biblical scholar, but
he was
I think
8.
he might be.
No, I'm saying.
Hey, facts don't matter.
Hey, let's put it this way.
Well, there's a bonus track. It's 33.
Let's put it this way. God lives. Jesus lives forever. So, he's not really dead.
Okay, all right.
He's with me now. I'm just saying. Talk to him. He's on my shoulder.
Right.
And the other guy, I don't think you want to talk to on the other shoulder.
Right. But yeah, I guess it's a super sad and illustrious career. I guess here's the thing though. I heard this last. We reviewed this last.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't listen. I love Snoop. I appreciate everything Snoop has done,
and how long he's lasted.
There's nothing else that Snoop could say to me. There's nothing. What
I feel you.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like I love Snoop.
He's already told me what I already wanted to hear, pretty much. So everything else now is like. So I feel like it's for not me anymore. It's for others.
Right.
It's for maybe he's still doing it for the younger generation. Like that's why he's still here. Obviously, he's making some kind of. Unless he's here because the people our age are still supporting that big. I don't believe that because a lot of people our age don't support like the young ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think the young ones are still just.
I feel our age are doing like shit like having families.
Uncle Snoopy.
Right.
Like they still like Uncle Snoop. You know what I'm saying? They want him to read a bedtime story.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, man.
Hey, he needs to do a new.
I'm not interested. I wasn't that interested in a new Snoop Dogg rap album. I'm definitely not interested in a Snoop gospel album.
Yeah, personally, me neither.
At all.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Do your thing. Handle your business.
I'm not interested in a Kanye gospel album.
Yeah, at all.
Or definitely not a Chance the Rapper gospel album. Maybe a Zero gospel album.
Because that shit would still
or
be
maybe
real
a 21 Savage gospel
I am here for a 21
Savage
gospel
maybe even
album.
a DMX gospel album, but not Chance the Rapper.
For what it's worth, he did perform "What's My Name" first.
Who did?
Snoop.
He did "What's My Name" before he did gospel.
Before he did the gospel stuff.
Why?
He knows what we're here for.
Yeah, he had to set it off right.
You know why I'm here.
Snoop, he said, "I set this off right," and then
Snoop is he's just gotten so like
that guy
wide with him, right? Like he's so far reaching that he could do a gospel song and then backdoor with a gangster song, and everybody be like, "Yeah, that's Snoop."
That's Snoop. Yeah. Where's the reggae? That's what they'd ask him. Like, I was ready to light this blunt, and you didn't.
I guess maybe he's just knocking off his bucket list. You know, maybe we'll get a rock album next.
You know what? Honestly, I thought that's where he was going to go at first. I was going to say, "Are we getting a rock album?" Then he said he performed the guy. Okay, like still gospel.
Yeah, he had the robe on and everything.
Yeah, the robe on.
That is wild. I gotta see that.
Yeah, I'll pull it up for you.
I gotta see that.
Robe on and everything.
Right. I guess what
was his hair permed?
Was there anything else that happened at the BET Awards?
permed.
They had a couple good performances. Meek had a new track, and his stage setup was pretty dope.
I did see the Meek Mill performance. For those of you that haven't watched it, it's Meek Mill. He's up on stage. It's like his backdrop is like it's like a city.
Okay.
And it's like he's rapping in the street, and there's like stuff happening in the hood, like behind him as he's rapping.
It's like that exhibit video, what you see is what you get, where he's walking through the neighborhood and things are just happening all around.
Right. But yeah, kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? What ended up happening at the end, I think like a little girl got shot or whatever.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit got
I could tell it was heavily inspired by Kendrick, because I think Kendrick kind of switched that style up, that game up a little bit with the
you know what
I'm saying, the stuff going around in the background where there's like a real backdrop, and it's giving you like more of like a real performance, like almost like a show. Almost.
Said Kendrick, and I would have to say, Childish Gambino played a little bit with that too. He gives us that.
Oh, we're gonna get into some Childish Gambino whenever Matt is ready for that, because there's something that you got to know. I know you don't even know about.
Oh my!
Because it's so recent, and it hasn't even really truly made headlines. It's made a few headlines, but it hasn't made full headlines. But let's continue on with this BET award.
Ryan Coogler picked up an award. Him and Michael B. Jordan went on stage. Black Panther,
Wakanda,
picking up some accolades. Which
what they win for?
Best movie.
Best movie.
They won best movie. No surprise there. Everyone loved it. I think it was third highest grossing all time.
Yeah.
All time.
I believe, of all time, of all movies. I believe, I remember that it was up in the air.
of third highest grossing movie of all time.
I'm pretty sure it was up there.
Titanic and Avatar.
I think it was up there.
What? It's right up there with.
Wait a minute. Is it the new Avengers movie making more money than that right now?
I know it was on the way. I don't know where it finished. It was on the way. It was climbing.
It had pre-sales. It beat pre-sales wise.
Okay.
And then like maybe the first weekend, but I don't know long term. Milking it for all it could get.
It's definitely milked. It's run its course because I'm really getting sick of the whole Wakanda Forever shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Wakanda Forever, bro. Just to say
it's run its course. People are using it in their promotional items,
everything,
promotional flyers now for clubs.
Yep.
Just imagine a club in Killeen.
Wakanda.
And they said like, welcome to Wakanda, the all black event. And I'm like, no, I'm not going out there, dog, because y'all niggas be shooting.
So
hey,
I don't have any vibranium on me.
Oh shit! I've got vibranium, bro.
Right. We may be a little off on these numbers here, but again,
that's what I'm trying to say. Hey, listen, I want Black Panther to win, but I know it's not up there. The third highest grossing film of all time.
It is top 10.
Top 10 is believable. 10. But
what's funny about that though is Jamie Foxx did say this, so I'm gonna blame him for.
Oh, he said this. You know what he might be talking about? They might be talking about domestic in America.
You could be right. I think you might be right on that.
Right, that's what they're talking about. But like worldwide altogether, it can't. I don't think it can't attack.
Or maybe he was talking about his upcoming Spawn movie. I don't know. I don't know.
So yeah, worldwide looks like
Christ.
Number 1 is Avatar.
Right.
2 Titanic. 3 Star Wars Force
Episode
Awakens.
7? Right.
4 Infinity War. 5 Jurassic World. 6 The Avengers. The first one.
Right.
7 Fast 7. 8 Avengers Age of Ultron. 9 Black Panther.
And this is of all time worldwide.
Yes, according to this source here.
That makes more sense. It does.
But still, impressive. Shout out Black Panther.
It is impressive.
It's especially like you got to put it in this
because they
put it in this context. Black Panther is a character that nobody fucking knew who the fuck he was before he finally came out on Civil War.
Right.
Nobody knew who the fuck he was, and then the promotion between that to Black Panther earned that.
Right.
You know, he was like almost like a second tier character coming out in the Marvel universe because people were like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
First of all,
let's get real. Same way and look at the difference.
Let's be real. A lot of the characters are second tier characters.
All of them, like all the ones that are all Avengers are. Right. The original Marvel characters are X-Men, Fantastic Four. You know what I'm saying? And Spider-Man. Those are like the top tier. Those are your first tier Marvel. And all this Avengers shit was second tier.
Thor,
and look how big they blew up.
Thor was definitely second, maybe even third tier.
Iron Man was too.
Iron Man was definitely second tier.
Yeah.
But he's like the biggest Marvel person today.
He's like the main guy in this whole universe.
Right. He's the center of everything.
You know?
Which
because
is
he kind of set it off. He set it off.
Right.
That's
he
why.
did set it off. That's why. You're absolutely right. But yeah, no, you're right. Black Panther. More props to Black Panther.
Fuck yeah, man. Wakanda for life, forever. No, I just want to play with it one more time. It's like, all right, enough with that shit, bro. But
listen, Michael B. Jordan and none of the motherfuckers want to say that shit.
Hey, Michael B. Jordan is probably taking his aggression of people saying that out on his new Creed movie when he's punching people. He's probably like,
oh yeah, that's true. That trailer dropped.
Oh yeah, that trailer dropped. You all seen
but it's actually not directed by Ryan Coogler, which kind of upset me.
Yeah, it wasn't. I saw that and I'm like, really?
Because I don't know if it's gonna be as good. But I do know it's written by
Sylvester.
Yeah, Sylvester.
So
and Ryan Coogler.
It's got to be
right.
So I believe so. Yeah, they worked on it together. Yeah. But so it's got to be good. To continue that movie as good as Creed.
I don't think he's.
No, he didn't write it.
I don't think he's
well, at least Sylvester did, and Sylvester, him writing it, it's gonna. That man is fucking. He's brilliant.
Okay, all right. When it comes to the Rocky movies are pretty good.
And on top of that, the first Creed, no one saw that being as big as it was. You know what I'm saying? People were like, now you're kind of hanging on to the Rocky shit. A lot of people were thinking that, like, you're just trying to extend the Rocky movies.
Who thought that though? It's a perfect.
It's what it is.
Torch pass.
It was a torch pass, but it's like you would think maybe Rocky would pass it to maybe Rocky Jr. or something, and then to bring Creed back.
No, I think it's great for the way that they did that because
it definitely was.
One, it also kind of speaks to the level of growth in black
culture,
black cinema,
and everything.
Right?
Yeah.
Also, it would be cheesy to do it as Rocky Jr.
Well, yeah, it would. But that would have been more realistic of more people thinking that's the way he would have went. But for him to all of a sudden be like, well, I'm going to switch it to Creed's life.
Yeah, and his whole shit, that's just a perfect pivot.
And that's why I think this movie's going to be good, because if he has his hands on it, he ain't going to fucking let it go to shit. He don't want that Rocky franchise to go to shit.
I wonder if Michael B. Jordan is going to keep that going.
He may.
Or he's going to get tired.
I don't know how long
he's going to do a trilogy and be like, I'm done.
It may be just a trilogy. You get, that may be what the most we get, because, I mean, think about it. How many Rockies did we get? Like 6?
7?
6 or 7. Jesus.
7, I think 7.
Yeah. I mean, you think he's going to want
to
do
that? There was one that was just called Balboa.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one either. But I did see one where he's talking to the kid, and he's like, "You gotta get up.
Yeah,
you gotta fight."
The guy, like an old man.
No, he's talking to. It's later when he's older. I think he's talking to like a young guy, and he's like, I think it was his son. I think.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, but yeah, man, shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man.
Yeah. Hopefully that movie does good.
Right. Yeah. Anything else in the music game, man?
Yeah, man. Quick shout out to people over at TDE, man. They held it down to BET Awards. You know, J-Rock opened up the show. He had a dope performance.
Win.
K-Dot won Best Male Hip Hop Artist, and SZA picked up 1 too, Best New Artist.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
But yeah,
that's so wild.
That's crazy, right? But
because how new is she really?
It's fucking internet.
Best New Artist, she won. She was in a category with her, Daniel Caesar, Gold Link, and A Boogie.
She definitely should have won.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what was the competition for her?
A Boogie had.
That's like the only name that comes like, but still, it's like still like she did it.
I like A Boogie though.
A Boogie with the hoodie.
Yeah, I like A Boogie a little bit.
Does it mean he has a booger? No, I'm just kidding.
K-Dot also picked up Album of the Year. Just saw that one.
For Damn? Mm-hmm. Oh, of course they can give it to him after the fucking. BET can't not give him the award after who's the fucking people? The award he won? The Nobel? Was not Nobel. Was it Nobel?
Nobel Prize?
No, Pulitzer Prize.
A Pulitzer Prize. You can't win the Pulitzer Prize and then go to BET and then like, yeah, we're gonna give it to Nashe.
Yeah.
Here's how dope K-Dot is. Album of the Year, Damn One, was up against Controlled by SZA, 444 by Ho, Culture 2 by the Migos, Grateful by Khaled, and wait for it, Black Panther album, Kendrick Lamar and various artists. He was gonna win one way or the other.
That Black Panther soundtrack was pretty high quality.
It was another album.
Yeah, it was
a K-Dot album pretty much.
DJ Khaled, why?
Migos
Culture 2, why?
Yeah, those two, why? When you said those two, I was thinking those didn't need to be on.
Culture 1, I would have been like, okay, that could be up there for how many years?
I'll be fine with that.
Culture 2, no.
The second one wasn't as good as the first one.
No,
far from it. It didn't have any. It didn't have the hits, like something that stood out. What was that?
Sportsman of the Year, LeBron James. They got that right.
That was BT?
Yep.
Of course. I mean, come on.
Of course, he's gonna win that.
He was up against Steph Curry, KD, D Wade, and Odell Beckham.
Listen, Steph Curry was
and Odell Beckham. What the fuck he come into this? And Odell Beckham.
Get his bitch ass out of here. Get his fucking ass out of here, dog.
What the hell? Like,
get him the fuck out of here.
Out of nowhere with that one. He paid his way into that list.
Right. But that was cool. I didn't watch the BET Awards this year, man. I just, I've been kind of fading away from the award shows. But I will watch BET Hip Hop Awards when that comes.
How you gonna nominate a guy who got beat up by a net? Golly, what the fuck?
Right. Anything else in the music?
Don't look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. Odell Beckham versus Net.
Shout out to Jay-Z. We were talking about this earlier. Reasonable Doubt came out 22 years ago today.
Man, Reasonable Doubt 20.
Think about how old you are, bro.
We old. I know.
No. I'm not old.
You the same age as me.
I'm 24 years old.
Oh, that's right. I'm 23. That's right.
That's a very. Let me tell you something.
Lord,
have you listened to this album, Reasonable Doubt?
Recently?
You can't listen to it recently because you don't have the title.
I'll see.
No,
you don't have it. You don't have the exclusive.
I'm
telling you,
I'm good.
I'm gonna go back.
I'm good. Yo, why you dissing title, bro? Don't be dissing title, bro.
Title's good.
Hey, look, I know I can't diss title on this podcast.
I'll give
you my login.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
You might
break
need
my phone, bro. I don't need it.
I'm about to hit him with this microphone.
Oh my goodness.
No, but like, Reasonable Doubt was listen, 22 years. Just think about this. That's this man's first album. This man is out here with Beyonce, still running circles around motherfuckers.
The Carters. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, I'm not calling them the Carters.
No, I'm just saying that album.
Okay. It's called Everything Is Love.
Oh, well,
Everything is
by
love.
who?
Beyonce and her husband.
The Carters. The motherfucking Carters.
I'm not calling them the Carters.
They're called the Carters.
Beyonce and Jigga, maybe. But not the Carters. No, but it's
because the B.
No, but like
B and Ho.
Reasonable Doubt is if you listen to Reasonable Doubt now,
yeah,
and you realize that it came out in '96, there's things that he's saying in there that were way ahead of his time.
Oh yeah,
just the stuff that he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Way ahead of his time, man.
He was really hungry.
Yeah,
that first album.
Jay's my favorite rapper.
Come out and they fucking the hunger in their first album. Like most artists on their first album, like the big ones, like the main big artists that really made an impact. If you listen to their first albums, most of those were those albums that, like, if you listen to them, they were ahead of their time. It was almost like they were reaching, like punching to get to that status where they ended up being. Right. A lot of them, and Jay-Z definitely was one of them. Like that album, fucking
it's
like hearing it back then. A lot of shit went over our heads because we were fucking kids,
bro. A lot of shit. I could probably listen to the album and this week and like catch something in there that I just
never know
from a different perspective. Yeah,
exactly.
That I just never noticed before, and I'm just like, holy shit,
straight up. That's the type of shit I'm saying.
Like
that's how
shit.
Yeah, that's how far ahead he was.
I haven't had that happen with Drake at all.
It won't happen.
I just haven't. Not one time. I've just never had it happen, y'all. I'm sorry.
The only thing he caught me off guard with was that he had a child and he was hiding it. It caught me off guard. That's about it. That went over my head, and we're past it though now.
Yeah, we're past it.
I got it now. I understand. Push.
6. Listen, Black Tie. Look at him.
Speechless.
Listen,
I told him I couldn't do no hot takes.
Black Tie is out here hurting. Right?
Black Tie ain't hurting.
Listen, Black Tie
in 4 days, the king returns to take his throne.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that here in a minute. And then we're gonna talk about Gambino here. But
That's like Odell Beckham being nominated.
If you pay attention, there's a single tear coming down Black Tie's face right now. There's a single tear dripping down off his face. He had to wipe his face, y'all. I'm telling you, there's no video right now, but he did wipe his face.
I seen it.
Right? One quick swoop, he wiped a tear, and he's back to normal. But there was a single tear.
There's a quick motion too. If you didn't see it, you would have missed it.
Y'all ain't gotta do me like this.
I was talking to Black Tie, and I was telling him that no joke. I believe that Drake has the best vantage point because of when he's dropping. Because just think about it. June was
bombarded with a bunch of shit.
A bunch of shit dropped.
Yeah.
XXX Tentacion
passed away.
Got killed.
No.
Who Drake was beefing with.
No.
The whole rollout.
The shit Drake said that
all this
suspicious.
Shit.
Nah.
The perceived diss track.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be coming out that never seen a light of day. The fact that he wore blackface. All of this shit has happened. Kanye and them dropping their albums. The whole nine.
Everyone, yeah.
Jay-Z throwing his shots at Drake. Drake really has the best vantage point because he drops at the end of the month after everything,
after everyone, and when the dust settles.
When the dust settles, and he can say what he needs to say to everybody.
Yeah. And it's gonna be heard because everything else has been dropped already. It's like he has his time.
Right. So if he plays his cards right, he can easily come out victorious.
Yeah, he could.
You know what I'm saying?
He could slide his way back into the mix.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No doubt about it. He could. He can. And honestly, have a feeling that is a possibility that he may actually do that shit. We shall see.
You don't think he is?
No, I think there's a possibility he can. He will because.
Or you think he's going to go with what he had planned originally
and just drop it a month later?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
think he's not pushing his album back.
I think he's tweaked shit. He's had to tweak some shit. Why wouldn't he?
Motherfucker, he recorded like 4 new songs for the album in the past 2 weeks.
He may actually throw that last album away and got a new album made. I mean, who knows? But what I do know is that he has a plan. Right? He has a plan. You know what I'm saying? And that his plan is longevity. And he's going to strive for that. And I don't think last month is going to hold him back from that. He has his fans. He has his fucking loyal fans that they're gonna ride with him till the end.
Right.
Of course, there's a lot of people that are like, "What the fuck?" when a lot of shit was aired out. But at the end of the day, it's aired out. It's done. A lot of those people were like, "What the fuck?" and a lot of them are still with him.
Right.
That's just how it's gonna be.
And that's a good point because they say that Ye scrapped his whole project and redid it again before he dropped it. So with the way that the game is set up now with the streaming and how they put it straight to you, straight to your phone.
Oh yeah,
you can tweak it till the last minute.
Right,
so
right.
You can make those last minute changes.
That's still trash though.
Well, one thing I think was interesting for the trillions out
I'm just
there.
being real.
No, real talk.
I feel what you're saying.
I don't want to hear Kanye's last minute songs.
No, you're right.
I feel
I want to hear Kanye's. I've been working on this for the past year.
Yeah, this is going to be greatness. Like, yeah, I feel you.
You see what I'm trying to say? I don't want to hear these like, I recorded this. I recorded these. Yes, it does sound. Granted, it does sound up to date.
Yeah,
right. Some of the stuff he's saying, right? It sounds like this just happened 2 days ago, right? I don't want to hear that.
I feel you.
You see what I'm trying to say? We know. To me, it just seems like it's for the moment, and a week later, we already moved on to the next
marinated.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that marinated.
I can't hear it's not marinated. This Nas album, I can't hear that shit. They didn't slow roast that motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like they just popped that bitch in the microwave and handed it out and fed it to everybody. That's what it sounds like.
That's not Nas' album. That's not.
That's definitely not Nas.
That's not the Nas that we know.
No, it's not the Nas that we know either.
The Nas that we got.
Right. Which is upsetting because I expected this whole. I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't even heard Tiana Taylor's album yet.
Okay.
I haven't even heard it yet. I know she was the last release. I haven't even got around.
Some are saying it's her and Push by far better.
I believe she's. First off, she dropped that album 7.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
Absolutely.
Fire ass album. There's no reason that she shouldn't be up there talked about the way that Rihanna and Beyonce in that world. She should be up there with them
in that conversation.
You know what? To that point, I've always wondered why, as much as I like Ye, why he didn't seem to put as much behind her. Because I think she is capable of being up there with some of the heavyweights. Yeah. And I think she's dope. I think she's talented. But she seems to get the least amount of push behind her projects.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're saying that her album, hers and Push is like some of the better quality. Maybe she got that push.
I think it's because good music isn't really a
no pun intended, but yeah. Maybe she's getting it now a little bit.
Good music. I don't believe they operate like a label. I believe they operate as creators.
Oh,
business and creating is two totally different things.
Oh yeah.
There are artists out there. I'm not talking about just music artists. I'm talking about just like painters, people that create, that are out there right now that are a beast at whatever it is they create, but have no fucking clue how to get it out there to the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's the hardest thing for them. So I wouldn't put it past that good music probably has the same issues. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know how to market people. They don't know how to they don't probably understand. And they probably get people to do that, but I just don't think that they I don't think they got the right people. Now, if you got the whole
formula ain't falling together.
No, it's just not, man. It's like Pusha T's gonna do Pusha T, right? But what the fuck happened with Sahai?
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
They're saying that. I think Sahai might have said this, so I don't know. But
he's not on good music right now anymore.
They said I think Ye's supposed to be working with him on something coming up. So I guess we'll see.
I did see them kind of tweet something about 7 Deadly Sins because everybody's gonna be 7 songs, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Everyone's on that 7 song tip.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be working with like Bump J and like some of these other people doing these 7 songs. I think he's like going around doing 7 song EPs with everybody.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which, I kind of don't want that. I wonder
what the meaning is. 7 here.
Illuminati.
It's 777. 4 7s. 5 7s.
No, Illuminatis.
Leonidas.
Right.
Illuminatis and diabetes. But let's switch gears.
Your boy.
You might as well say that just once in this episode.
Wait, so Childish Gambino possibly stole This Is America. Okay.
Exactly.
Wait. Do you have the other guy's song, the original guy's song? I think I can play it on here.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know if we can get it here. Okay.
What was the original one called? Do you know?
It's American Pharaoh by Jace Harley. I'm not gonna get here.
Just for fun, how many views did it have when this first broke? About 4,000?
4,000 views when this first broke. And it came out in 2016. All right. This American Pharaoh. There's a guy named Jace Harley. Let me see how many views this guy now. All right. Since then. It's got 585,000 views. This shit had 400,000 views. Or excuse me, 4,000 views 2 days ago. Alright? It's already jumped up 500,000 views.
Oh.
Okay? Or 2 days ago, yeah.
Because it's all coming to light, huh?
Right. And when you hear this, it won't play on mine. If you could play it on yours.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You gotta hear this because
it's too.
It's just too similar. Like, you know what's the most like? Even if you say, okay, the beat isn't 100%. Okay, play this so you can.
You just hotline blinged us.
Is this it? Does this sound right? Should I hold it closer?
Yeah. This is the verse drop. In the barrel, cause I'm on the rise, an American Pharaoh. I'm young and I'm black in America. They try to attack and embarrass us. Y'all don't want your daughters to marry us, but they let us stick, so I tear it up. Let it play some more. Doesn't the voice sound the same?
I can see him doing that. You know, the whole.
They've already synced that up with the video. Mm-hmm. It fits. Just listen to the inflection of his voice.
Exactly. I'm disappointed. For real. What the fuck?
Now, when they switch up the exact same way. How he switches up to kind of be like some kind of what the hook is. It's not the exact same, but the concept is the exact same.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bro.
What?
So we this just pops up here. I'm looking at this headline. Childish Gambino's manager rejects This Is America plagiarism claims. All right. So we can people figure this out. This guy Jace Harden's been popping off because apparently his album is actually pretty dope. I haven't heard it yet. Okay. But I mean, just by listening to that, the bars in there, if you listen to the bars,
listen to what he's saying.
He's actually dope as shit.
He's actually saying something.
Gambino's manager went on Twitter and he tweeted this out. He said, the internet is a place of no consequences. I hate that Toronto academics, every white blogger can say something that's gospel and y'all take it. This song is 3 years old and we have Pro Tools files to prove it. But fuck you and your moms and your future fetuses. Stay blessed.
Oh shit.
He playing no games.
There's your future fetuses.
Your future fetuses. Who says that kind of shit?
Someone who is not happy. The same type of person.
Fuck your future fetuses.
Damn, it's like your children ain't shit before you even have them.
Right. But I mean,
that's what you say when you're heated, when you're angry,
right.
When you're passionate about what you're speaking of.
So,
shit like that.
I mean, do you listen? Do we believe this?
No, I don't. I think it's too similar, bro. That's too wild.
I love Gambino.
I do too, but
I love
heartbreaking
the shit that he did. I love all his shit. I love everything he's done. I love the Atlanta show. I love the show. Fucking love it. Okay.
I fucking love the song. This is America. Concept. All that shit.
Right. I love Gambino. Okay. But this is a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, exactly. That's
okay.
the thing. I'm like, fuck. I don't want to believe this.
Right.
I just want to be like, nah, he didn't take that shit. But it's hard to say he didn't.
Keep in mind, people, he's
or
not
was
taking
inspired.
He didn't steal bars.
No, possibly inspired by the whole concept.
Right. Which, listen, that's not the first time he's been inspired by a concept and then recreated this shit in his way.
Yeah.
For example, Redbone.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Prince. Like you know what I'm trying to say?
He was really like trying to reach his Prince essence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you definitely.
Right.
Listen to that shit. I was like, I thought it was Prince to be going. I was like, this is the Lost Prince CD.
Right.
I thought they came out with a new CD. I shit you not. And then when I showed other
people, thought it was Prince.
And I was like, listen to this, some new shit. Who's this? Motherfuckers like, Prince? I shit you not. People thought it was Prince.
Right.
But So he's done it before.
It's just okay. Like I've heard.
He made that his own though. That's the difference. He did make that his own.
It
took
is.
the essence and he made it his own. This is a little too similar. It's not. It's almost like he didn't make it his own. It's almost like he just ran with it and just wrote his own lyrics.
Even the beat, just like this, seems like it's the same tempo. Like this is like it's kind of the same shit, and then just the way that the guys actually just saying the words just is very similar.
It's disappointing.
You can't that to me like it's not. I can't coincidence that.
Nah,
you know what I'm trying to say?
It's a little too much.
It's a little too much going on. It's a little upsetting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you
guys? Why'd y'all hit me with this?
I know, right? This is why. Listen,
damn.
This is why I'm on Twitter, because I wouldn't have found this out if it wasn't for Twitter. Twitter. If it wasn't for Twitter, I would still have this whole idea that this was an original song that I loved.
No,
I'd rather be hit with the real shit,
the truth.
Maybe it's not as original as I thought it was. That was one of the things I liked about it. I was like, damn, this doesn't sound like anything.
And exactly. I thought it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Something like I thought it was him taking it to the next level, because he's done that before, where he hits us with style that you're like, that's new. That's different. That's Childish Gambino with range. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like that range is a little. It's tainted now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it makes me think to look almost like how about his other tracks, as he took a little more inspiration with other shit too, like that. Like he finds underground shit that sounds dope, and he's like, I can make that. The funny thing and big,
right? The funny thing was the actual original artist isn't even. He wasn't even really tripping about the shit. He didn't even. I don't think he brought it to light. I think somebody else heard it and brought it to light.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't like he was saying he stole my shit.
Right. He said. I think he came out and he said, "Yeah, I heard that." And of course, I believe that there was some similarities. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't really have any hate in his blood. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, it sounded like he was actually a dope artist, which I'm gonna check out his music.
I was gonna say, if anything, he's probably looking at it like that. It's like, now that people know there's similarities, people gonna check me out.
I think he was more concerned with the message being out there than it was than the fact that somebody may have stole his idea.
Yeah.
Which we don't hear that niggas be like, he stole my shit. I'm gonna sue his ass.
Nah, that's what you usually hear.
He's not even giving that type of energy out. Which, to be honest with you, now I kind of believe him more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he might be happy with the recognition somewhat. Finally. But I'm not the one that's going to be pressing it, He wasn't pressing it, but now that it's happened, he's like, okay, yeah. And he also knows that people are going to check for him now. So he's also running with it like, it may not be a bad thing. Because now, by him doing that, like, similarities to my music, there's going to be people checking out for me now, because they're going to be like, if he got this from him, what did he see in him?
Right. I'm not even mad if this was like a song that this guy made and he said, I'm selling it to Childish Gambino.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I see what you're saying.
Like, I'm gonna say this whole song concept because that's what happened with the new Jay-Z and Beyonce, the Ape Shit song.
Yeah.
Right. That was originally a Migos song, and Beyonce took the parts that she liked about it and trashed the rest
and made it hurt,
which she did a good job of doing. And they made a whole new song out of it based off a couple things. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing, right? Like, I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But saying I'm listening to a song and then saying, I like the way this shit. I should make my own like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the problem. Right
thing going on. I just can't sit with it.
No, it don't. It ain't right.
No, it's not.
Like, at least give the person the recognition that you're gonna jock from a little bit.
You hotline blinged him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Gambino
hotline blinged once again.
Damn, man, you were supposed to be the anti-Drake.
The cha-cha? Nah, I like to cha-cha. Nah, it didn't happen that way.
Dang, man.
It happened again.
Listen, Drake, listen, here's the thing, though. Gambino saying, they're saying we didn't have nothing to do with that. We've already had this song. No. Drake was like, yeah, man, I kind of look at it like Jamaican rhythms.
Man. Nah.
Yeah, we just use that and we steal that and we move on, That's pretty much what Drake did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But Gambino's holding his ground.
Right.
He's saying, nah, this is original, this is mine.
Side note, man, Atlanta's a good show. It's a good show.
I'm glad you finally caught up on it, man.
I'm caught up. I'm all the way through season 2. I'm waiting for season 3.
Huh?
It's a good show, man.
I'm still buying
especially season 2 because season 2. I know you haven't seen. I'm trying to give you anything. Try not to spoil anything for you. But season 2 was way more thoughtful than season 1. It was like
thought out, like the way it's written.
It's complex, bro.
There's some episodes that this is not just coming off the top. Like you had to sit down and think out some of these episodes.
Oh,
yeah, because the season is called Robin season.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on the first
right.
Come out.
But it's interesting because it starts off like how you would think it would start off if it was Robin season, the first episode.
Yo, that first episode.
Immediately,
it starts off like how you would think it would, and then it actually, goes along the line. But then it's somewhere in the middle of the season, shit starts to get fucking weird, and shit gets pretty complex. I actually wasn't expecting that from this show. You know what I'm saying? But it gives more context to. Well, I say Robin season. If you look at it from that perspective, it brings more context to the season as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's getting robbed, but they're not all getting robbed in your basic sense of robbing. In Atlanta, right? That's there too. But then there's also other things that people are being robbed of. There's things that I didn't catch. I watched an episode over. So my chick could see. So I watched an episode over, and there was things I caught the second time around that I didn't even fucking catch the first time around. You know what I'm saying?
So the show's like that.
Yes, bro. Yeah.
Multiple watch.
It's the Lupe of TV shows.
Oh shit.
There's one episode, man. They knew the episode was so wild, so out there that when it actually aired on TV. There was no commercials that episode because they just had to play. You had to rock the whole way through.
Oh shit,
bro!
That's play right there.
yeah. It's
like no commercial.
I can't even explain that episode to you.
Not at all. No. Not at all.
I can't even really explain the Woods episode.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say next. And that's it.
Some wild shit.
Yeah.
Like unheard of. Like catch you off guard.
It requires you to think about what it is you're watching.
So basically, it's like, am I still watching the same show? Type shit. Like, you grab the controller. Like,
I started to get upset because I was like, "Wait a minute! I thought this was about Paperboy becoming a rapper."
Yeah, it's a lot easier to explain season 1 than it is season 2.
Right. This one switches up on you. Throws you some curveballs.
Oh
yeah,
curveballs.
Okay. Some fucking sliders.
Just fucking. What is that with the knuckleballs? Well, y'all, that's it for this episode. We appreciate everybody that joined us.
Yes.
On for a while. If you like this episode, make sure you leave a comment on YouTube.
Share.
Subscribe. TrillMatic.com/YouTube.
Share it.
Definitely share it. You can follow me on Twitter. Actually, you know what? Don't follow me on Twitter because I'm not fucking with Twitter for the next month. I'm falling back. Yeah, I gotta fall back.
Not again.
I gotta fall back, bro. I gotta fall back.
Times are hard.
It's
Twitter times are hard.
You gotta wait a week.
I am gonna listen. I'm gonna wait until the 30th and then I'm off.
Ooh, that's like a few days. That's not a week.
I gotta get off for a month because
it's ruining his life.
No, it's not just ruining my life. I love Twitter too fucking much.
You get stuck on it,
and I get stuck on that shit,
that's why
bro.
I have Facebook for a minute. That's why I stopped fucking with it. Really,
it is so fucking entertaining on Twitter. And I'm learning shit.
God, I can't imagine what I'd
happen. I'm picking up on different perspectives. I like to see people throw shit back. They posted Solange.
They're quick quips,
right? They posted Solange, right? And it was like her birthday, and it was like happy 32nd birthday to Solange with the boo. And somebody quote tweeted and said, "No thanks, we don't celebrate abusers," right? Which I thought was fucking hilarious.
It is.
Because the comments after that was just interesting. Because it's interesting to read the difference between women that believe that a woman can hit a man
and not be hit back.
Right, but if a man, his woman, it's just interesting to see that dynamic happen after that.
Like you start seeing everybody who believes in what come out.
Right. You just see all that shit come out. It's the most entertaining shit. You know what I'm saying? And I get addicted to Twitter, and I realized that, and I got to fall back for a little bit.
See, and I can only imagine if that's how I kind of sometimes feel about Facebook, and that's why I fell back from there. Right. What the fuck would happen? My head would blow up if I see the shit on Twitter. Probably.
Right. So the problem with Facebook is the reason I like it with Twitter is because I don't know any of these fucking people.
Yeah,
right. So when I see somebody say something stupid, I just go, "Oh, okay, like that's a dumbass thing." You know what I'm saying? Dumbass thought or whatever.
You can actually go on there and say, you're an idiot, and you won't lose a friend.
Right. There's no loss. There's no
gain and loss. Well, there's gain. Right. You can gain friends and followership. And you can lose people too if you say something that someone don't agree with.
XXX Touchdown died, it split Twitter down the middle.
Oh, I bet it did. Because then I was like, you were a fan or you hated him?
And it's like, yo, you want to see a child die? You know, it's just split down the middle, right?
Yeah.
And every so often it happens on Twitter too. And something big will happen and every split down.
Oh, yeah.
All right. This the last time that happened on Facebook. Here's why the Facebook shit bothers me, right? Because the last time that I remember that happened on Facebook, the K-Town Anthem video came out.
Yeah.
Remember the K-Town Anthem?
I remember that shit.
Okay, so it was split down the middle, right? It was, let these little hood motherfuckers do their shit or whatever. This is
like, these motherfuckers is garbage.
Yeah, and then you got
the other represented Killeen.
Right. The other side is like, this is horrible. This is not the influence we need on Killeen. All that kind of shit. And it was split down the middle. The problem with the whole thing is I know all of you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? I've worked with you. Some of y'all are my family.
Some people show their true colors.
Yeah.
And then you start like, we're friends.
Right. And it rubs shit the wrong way. That's why I got off there, because I was like, I don't want me to not like my friends.
Yeah, start painting people with brushes you didn't want to.
Right, like if they're like overly religious or
too political on this stance or just whatever. Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say. I just don't want to deal with that like personal, like because the internet.
Then you start seeing it and they're just like, well, you get that breath like,
right. The internet is a place where everybody's just sharing thoughts freely.
Yeah,
right. They're just dumping their thoughts out into the world. Their true thoughts.
No.
Right? Which is cool.
And it's not harmful, but when you have all your friends doing it all together, that's when it can get hectic.
Different vibe.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Start seeing, like I said, you see people's true colors that you didn't know they felt a certain way. You're just like, oh.
But I had a friend.
So you deep down inside hate me.
I had a white friend when the whole Kaepernick shit was going on. Call him Kaepernicker. Okay?
Oh, shit.
All right. This is like somebody that was my friend. I was like, bro. The fuck
out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on Twitter, if I don't know you and you do that shit, I'd probably be like, oh, that's actually kind of creative. You know what I'm saying? That's my view with Twitter versus Facebook. You know what I'm trying to say?
People you actually know, and then you see people say something that you're like, oh, hell nah.
Yeah, I gotta fucking talk to you and shit. Be like, yo, what the fuck?
Like, really?
Yeah. It's
that happened with me also on Facebook at one point. Like, to me, it was when like Obama was being first in there in the mix and he was being elected, you know what I'm saying, I'm voting for him, and then that's when that shit was split down the middle, political.
Right.
You started seeing everyone who was for him and who was against him, and then you saw who was not racist and you saw who was racist.
Right.
And then you saw people just making actual like blunt comments and just like airing it out like they didn't give a fuck. I'm like, you do know you're talking to all your friends or people you consider friends or work with or associates, confidant, whatever the fuck. You're saying all this shit, and I was like, and you do know you have a mix of people.
Right.
You don't know their stance. You say something like that, motherfuckers be like, okay. Lost a lot of friends.
Right.
People were deleted.
I can't even imagine what's going on right now with the Hispanics.
Oh my god!
In Mexico with the fucking concentration camps and shit. Damn. I can't even imagine what the fuck is going on Facebook right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just I know I would be blocking people right now.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Being a Mexican, straight up, like. Right. I mean, that shit, first off, when that shit, like, not to get political, but when the whole thing he signed, when Trump signed that shit, it wasn't a victory for Trump, but the news and everything's gonna make it a victory for him. Like, oh, he did it. He did this. He did. Only did that shit because the Mexicans fought for him to fucking do that shit. Mm-hmm. They're the real winners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ones who fought for it, the ones who were affected by it and now can actually be united with their family, they're the winners. Fuck Trump. That motherfucker he did not cause this. They did by making him. They forced his hand to do this shit pretty much. And he had to do this shit.
Right.
So, and it wasn't about him. So if everyone's like, Trump, he did it. He signed it. Motherfucker had to, or he was going to get beat the fuck up, whoop, assassinated, whatever the fuck. Yeah. Like, motherfuckers was angry.
What?
Like, and he did it just because that hate was rolling over. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there was a pool, it was flooding. You know what I'm saying?
Conservatives and shit, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, that wasn't a victory for him. It was a victory for Hispanics. You know
so, the moral of that is, follow me on Twitter at BIGGU254. And
follow me at RIFFA 254.
Black Tie, they got a Twitter. So
not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
I bet. And you know what's crazy? If you got one, you'd probably be on there more than me already.
Hey man, Black Tie be out here lurking in Twitter streets every now and then.
Black Tie be lurking. All right,
you never know.
He back there every like 6 months. He do like a retweet, like a y'all saw
this
that.
one. I'm still here. No,
But shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate everybody for joining us.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe and do all that. And we're gonna be up out this thing. No scene.
No, I'm talking about.
Deuces.
And a fight go with that, ho.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.
Yeah, squeezed her to death. Yeah,
It broke her bones.
Right, think about how much that shit sucked. By the time you realize what's happening, you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
every time you breathe, it gets tighter.
Yeah, like
you realize
what's happening. It done got you like by the ankle. You can't run,
bro. I swear to God, there's no fucking snake that's gonna fucking kill me. Nigga.
You know what?
I swear to God, nigga.
Once it gets that wrap on you, your arms are like this, and you really can't.
No, I'm saying,
once it got you by the ankles, there's nothing you can do.
You gonna let a snake? You gonna let a snake?
I'm not gonna let the snake.
No, I'm not gonna let it, but I'm gonna fight it. But I don't know if I'm gonna win. And you know how much stronger that muscle is on that snake?
Dog,
snakes are strong as hell.
Hold on.
Python.
Wait.
I'm not talking about a garden snake.
Wait.
I'm not talking about a garden snake.
Wait.
Or a water
You mean to tell me that if a python had you wrapped up, okay?
There's nothing you can do.
Your man strength wouldn't be able to break out of it?
Absolutely not.
A 20-something foot python? No.
I will.
I don't care how much adrenaline. I don't care if you go Hulk smash. It's not happening.
I will bite into that fucking dog. I'm not gonna.
Skin though, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna pinch that nigga. If he's under me, I'm going to pinch his skin.
This is real. Higher.
Let me ask you this. I seen. Did you see that video of that guy from National Geographic that put himself in a suit to get squeezed by it? Did you see that shit? Just to see he was losing his breath and shit. He was like to get it off.
Yes, I saw that shit. That shit was wild.
He was really dying. He couldn't go that long.
How much you could take wearing a suit that would keep him from getting crushed.
It had the air in it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he still got crushed. Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
Like if something that big is going,
if you got to get out before it starts. You got like 1 foot in. This is your best.
You can do that if it has one coil on your leg.
Let me tell you something.
Like you can maybe fucking do something, but once it gets,
I've had these conversations. There are plenty of animals that I would fuck up.
You know how fast those coils goes around you.
There's plenty.
I can show you some National Geographic of giant deer.
Bro, I'm telling you right now. There's animals that I will fuck. Let me tell you something. I will fuck up a couple animals out there that people are scared of.
A gator.
I'm not fucking up a gator, but let me tell you who I am fucking up. I'm gonna fuck up a nice, modest-sized bear. Okay, I'm taking him out.
Up?
Yeah, that bear. Okay, that bear that came at Leonardo DiCaprio.
Claws, bro.
The bear that came after Leonardo. I'm not talking about that bear.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the little black bear.
You're definitely
the little skin thin one.
The cub?
Not the cub.
Oh,
maybe a teen.
You're talking about a bear that was home trained by a family.
No.
Wild instincts.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you put me in a corner,
I feel you.
And I'm fighting for my life.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That bear is not, in my mind, that bear is not gonna kill me.
I feel you.
If I believe that this bear is gonna kill me, I'm already dead.
You're just gonna fucking let it be.
That bear gonna fuck you up.
I will, bro. Let me tell you something.
Fight for your life. People live.
I will uppercut the fuck. I am not getting mauled to death by a dog.
But you're gonna have war wounds. You're not.
I'll give you that.
I'm cool with that.
I'll give you the dog.
Let me tell you something.
People have survived from bears, so I'm
gonna tell you how to survive a pit bull attack. Number one, all right, let this nigga take your arm because you got to recognize off top.
You got to give something.
You got to recognize off top. You're gonna get lacerations, but you're gonna get fucked up. You're gonna take a chunk.
Give him your weak arm. Give him your weak arm.
And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let him take my arm, and then I'm gonna jump in the air as high as I can and land on him.
You giving this some thought?
I'm going to. You mean to tell me that
I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna grab his tail and I'm gonna break it. Don't fuck with me.
Hey,
I'm not mad at that.
I hope I can do the same thing.
I'm not taking no L's, bruh.
I'm not mad at that.
I feel you.
I'm already not mad at that. If I gotta fight a bear, all right,
bear, bro.
Imagine. Listen. Nobody likes hearing me talk this shit. But if I had to fight a bear, all right. Number one, I gotta realize that I'm not gonna outrun this motherfucker.
You're not gonna outclimb that motherfucker. You ain't gonna do
nothing
with that. No.
You might be able to outclimb him. You might be quick enough.
Bears climb trees, bro.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Can a bear climb a tree with a foot coming down at his face? How many bears have you seen do that? Well, how many bears have climbed a tree and had a foot come down at their face?
Doing this. You may claw that leg and yank you down.
No, you got to be smarter. You're smarter than the bear, Sharif.
Well, you have to do it at the right time. You can't do it when he's swinging. Yeah, you got to do it at the right time.
Let me tell you something. You know why humans run? You know how humans run the planet?
How many humans die by bears?
Exactly. They're weak. Well, let me tell you something.
I love his mentality. I love this.
Let me tell you something. You know why we're the number one animal on the planet? Because we don't have long claws. Yeah. We don't have sharp teeth.
We have weapons.
We might not even have any weapons around. The only weapon that we truly have is our fucking brain.
So
and I'm smarter than any of these bitches out here. I may not be the smartest compared to other humans.
You're the smartest.
But when it comes to a bear, I will fuck a bear up.
Are you the smartest wild animal?
So, okay. Let me
think about that. Are you the smartest wild animal?
Against my better judgment, I'm gonna bite on this.
Oh, go ahead.
You telling me you gonna put hands on a gorilla?
Ooh. Okay, wait a minute.
Those hands will get ripped off.
Hey, we going all the way here.
It depends. An orangutan?
No, a gorilla.
No, not a gorilla.
You not putting hands on an orang either.
But here's the thing, though. I can outsmart a gorilla.
It's stronger than a grown man too. They say stronger.
I know that, but here's the thing, though. If you put me in a room and you got a crazy ass orangutan going crazy. Okay,
they got that reach, bro.
Okay, they do got that reach, but here's the thing, though. He doesn't know how to land. He doesn't know how to He doesn't know, when I put my hands up. Well, he doesn't. That's what I'm trying to say. If I put my hands up, right, and I put my hands up, and I got my hands up here to block my face like a boxer, okay? He doesn't know how to.
He might imitate you.
He doesn't. He would. What if he did? He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to connect. He doesn't know what he's doing. So he might throw some punches at me or whatever, and I might get hit. I didn't say I was gonna come out of this shit unscathed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's be real. I'm not coming out unscathed. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna just catch him at his weakest moment. I'm gonna give him a good uppercut, and I promise you. I promise you, he will back the fuck up.
Chimps ain't trying to rip balls off. I'll rip his fucking balls off.
See, I'm gonna show you this. This video came about two weeks ago. They were tearing down stuff in the forest, right? Tearing down the trees.
With the orangutan, I've seen this shit.
The orangutan wasn't having it.
He wasn't.
He tried to square up with a bulldozer.
Okay.
He wasn't having it.
All right.
He's like, what's up?
Now, the difference between the orangutan and the bulldozer. The bulldozer, it doesn't have the survival instinct of me. You know what I'm trying to say? If I want to live, I'm going to fucking live.
Are you going to be?
You see?
Are you going to be the kangaroo?
I'll be the kangaroo's ass.
One of those Australian
you see the ones that stand outside the window? Just
yeah, I know.
Bro,
the ones that fight back.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, listen. I would hit a kangaroo with a quick 2-piece, bro.
That one guy did 2-piece. The one kangaroo messed with his dog.
No, he did. He said, "What's that kangaroo back there?"
I didn't know what happened.
Kangaroo was fucked up. That's what I'm trying to say. It's funny too because I had an argument with somebody else, and anytime I see a video like that, I'm like, "See, all right, this is how you survive. All right,
it can work.
It can work. All right,
see, your best bet, you get in a fight with a gorilla because it's gonna happen.
Listen, if I gotta get in a fight with a gorilla and he's chasing me,
at that point, water.
You said run in the water.
Get in the water.
They're too heavy. They can't swim. They're too heavy.
Silverback ain't gonna fucking go in that water.
I didn't know that.
Hey, see, they
don't swim.
They don't do the water. You jump in the water, you good.
Nah, let me tell you something.
A
gorilla ain't taking me off my feet though. Because like if he swings, you think he's gonna take you off your feet?
Yes.
If you got a good stance, you got a good block. A gorilla takes you off your feet.
I know you seen that video. I know you seen the video with two gorillas throwing heads. They try to.
Oh shit! Oh my god, do something! They're like, do something. Niggas was like, what, bitch?
Exactly. They was in there thumping in the cage. You're like, do something.
You gotta let them niggas.
Hell no.
Like, nigga, I ain't getting that motherfucking shit.
Like, you want me to break that?
They would pay me $12 an hour.
I'm not going in there if you getting beat up.
I just refill the food and I clean up the dookie.
Unless you give me $1 million, and even then, I don't know if my life.
No, I ain't going in there. Like I said, you can be in. I'm not going in there. Sorry.
No, fuck that shit.
All right, man. We gotta get.
Or a lion.
But if I had to,
honestly, you had to, then you're gonna try to.
If I had to, I will take my fingers. You understand what I'm saying?
Bro, you
I'm concerned, man.
No.
Punch the nose. Gouge eyes.
You got to think like a fucking psycho. You got to take your thumbs and dig them into a lion's eyes. I'm talking about pluck them bitches out. You got to think about life and survival, nigga. You can't think
like, this is gonna be nasty.
No, you got to be like, ugh. You got to poke them bitches out. He will back up, I'm telling you.
I bet you if you kick the lion in his nuts, he'd back up.
Y'all gonna get fucked up.
I don't. No.